Hi loves, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica, a psychic medium. I hope that everyone is doing good at this time. You've seen the title, you guys know why you're here. If you're here, you are definitely here for a reason. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back, loves. Okay, so the message here, I'm going to be using one of my spiritual decks that I created a while back to start off. But the download that I'm getting here is blocks removed, and this is specific in regards to your ancestors. Also, the angels are really assisting and infusing this time with a lot of angelic energy around you and in your life. Okay, so if you're here, you are more than likely, right, a chosen one, a light worker, star seed, earth angel. You're here on earth for a reason. Okay, what I want to say here that the ancestors are really like emphasizing is the best of the best. Okay, if there's any Seinfeld, if any of you guys are Seinfeld fans out there, okay, you guys are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this. There's a character that's kind of on the show a few times. And he's kind of like a nemesis to Jerry. He's another comedian, and he's really not a great comedian, but he thinks he's a great comedian. What's his name? Oh gosh, I can't think of his name right now. But he always goes, "The best, Jerry, the best. It's the best, Jerry, the best," right? So that's what I'm getting. You're the best. You're the best of the best. 144 as I look over. So the ancestors are saying, like, you're the best of the best. That's why you're here. That's why you've come. You are breaking these generational curses. You are going through an extreme amount of, there's been an extreme amount of adversity, difficulty, betrayal, loneliness, solitude, feeling like, the black sheep of society or community or your family. Not really feeling like you fully resonate with like friend groups. You've lost friends. You've ascended beyond low paradigm false connections, both platonically and romantically. The reason why that you've been in this mode of being single or alone, or if you're in like a relationship or a marriage and you're watching this, you're more than likely on your way out, or maybe you have recently ended something, or you are going to be ending something because you've risen above, again, the low vibrational paradigm, the dense energies. You're seeing through it, all the things, right? So blockages are being removed. The ancestors, like, I'm literally seeing like a bulldozer, like just bulldozing like everything in its path down. And that's like symbolic of what's happening for you guys here at this time. So the ancestors are letting you know that they're removing extreme blockages so that your wish fulfillments, your abundance, your prosperity, more love, and coming into your life, soul family members, situations that lift you up, that match your higher vibration and frequency. These are the things that are coming in at this time. I'm recording this on February 29th, 2024. Today is a leap year. Today's a leap year. Well, it is. Today is a leap day, okay, the 29th, right? It happens, I think, every 4 years is the leap year. This is a very powerful energy to work with. Okay, so if you're finding this, even if you don't find this at, on this date, it's fine. It's still the same message. It's still the same energy. Okay, because time is an illusion, and when it's timeless. It's a timeless message. So use this energy at this time, going into March or the next month and forward, to really propel you to think about what you want and what you desire, because the message is we are removing blockages. Now, there's been blockages and hardships that you've been hurtling through that they could not interfere with, because it's all about free will, right? But these were tests. These were tests that you knew you would be encountering in this lifetime. Okay, so as difficult as it's been, as difficult as things may have been, or like you maybe just feel like you've been getting hit with like one thing after the next, or you were getting like, it's all like dissolving away because you passed the tests. You passed the tests, and whatever lessons needed to be learned of perseverance or strength or fortitude, or you know, whatever it is for you to stand in your true authenticity, to align to your soul path, and to stand with conviction, you have passed these tests. That's why now the ancestors are going, okay, now since they are leveling, like they've leveled up, they've passed certain tests that you know, we couldn't interfere with because of free will, but now that they have gone through these initiations, now we can step forward and help remove these blocks. Okay, because the blocks that are being removed were blocks that, you know, were going to be used for more lessons, but it's not necessary anymore because of where you've been and how far you've come and where you're at. Watching. Yeah, so, you know, you do have a lot of eyes on you right now, okay? For some reason, I'm getting like scouting, okay? So for some of you guys, this could be like work related. For some of you guys, maybe this is about like talent agencies. Maybe you're a musician, or, you know, maybe this is like, you know, you, maybe you're like a psychic or a medium, and they're scouting, you know, for, you know, a high profile client, or looking for someone, you know what I mean? Things like that. But it's also about how heavily watched and protected you are at this time by your ancestors, and your spiritual team. Okay. Again, the energy in your life at this time is being infused with angelic energy. Like, it's just really beautiful, and it's very powerful. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Okay, speaking of which, we've been having these X-class solar flares like crazy, left and right, over and over again. This has been an intense time of ascension, of integration, of releasing the old subconscious stuff, blockages being removed. There's a lot of healing work being done, both consciously and unconsciously. And it's like the ancestors are also letting you know, like during your dream state, during that time when your physical ego body is asleep, they're doing a lot of work to help you, to help elevate you, and to help remove density and things of that nature. This is about X marks the spot. It's about treasure, you know, buried treasure, right? X marks the spot. Okay, so it's like they're cheering you on, they're watching you. You know, I just say like there's like a lot of people watching, your eyes on you, but many people desire you. Many people desire you. This actually could be someone who is an ex, possibly, or you have exes who are watching you and they are full of like, you know, despair or regret, okay? You could be picking up on some of that as well. Maybe you have an ex that comes into your dreams, or they pop into your thoughts and you're like, why am I thinking about this person? Well, it's because they're thinking about you, okay? It's like an intrusive thought, but I do feel that these energies are, like I said, they're in like despair or remorse or regret. So there's this level of like forgiveness, forgiving them hoping that you forgive, you know, them, maybe on the astral realm. So that could be a message for some of you guys. But many people desire you because, look, bottom of the deck, divine feminine rising, your feminine energy has been healing. You know, you've moved out of like the powerless, you know, insecure, you know, conflicting type energies where you're afraid to stand in your truth and in your power, and you've conquered all of that. Okay, so very strong feminine rising here. Also, the ancestors are saying that you have a lot of very powerful gifts coming through because of the initiations that you have conquered. It's like they had to see. Okay, here's another thing. You guys come from very powerful lineages. That's why you're here on Earth at this time. Okay, that's why you're here on Earth at this time, because you're a powerhouse. Like, you're like, out of all of the, like, you know, souls in the galaxies, in the universe, in the universes, right? Or the universe, right? The multiverses, right? We are here because on Earth at this time, at this very pivotal time, because we are the best of the best. We're the most powerful. That's why we are here. And so they're really emphasizing that, like, remember your power, remember why you're here. Okay, that's why they call it chosen ones, right? Like, we chose to come here. We knew that we would come and that we would finish what so many ascended masters started in previous lifetimes and over the course of thousands of years, etc., right? We are bringing back, you know, the vibration of Atlantis and Lemuria. This is the new Earth. And with the new earth comes a new version of you, okay? So I really am being guided to tell you guys to embrace that. You have spiritual equity that's been building up through lifetimes. Also, your ancestors are saying that the spiritual equity that's been built and growing through even their lifetimes, the stuff that, you know, their good karma, their abundant energy, like all of that is coming to you. It's divine inheritance. Just like in, you know, the human realm, when a family member dies or something happens, you know, they oftentimes will, you know, leave inheritance, money, property, like whatever it is, right? This is the same thing, but on a spiritual quantum level, okay? So the ancestors want you to know X marks the spot. There is treasure coming your way. We've been watching you. We are in awe of you, the ancestors say. We are impressed by you. Your angel team is cheering you on the highest of high levels. You are of the most high, okay? Many people are desiring you on a romantic level. Many people are desiring to just be around you. They look up to you, okay? You're an inspiration to many. You give people hope and faith. You shine light out. You exude this like love energy, this light energy. That is all good karma. You may not even realize it, right? 1111. You guys may not even realize it, but that's good karma. Every time you smile at a stranger, every time you do something nice, every time you've opened a door for someone, every time you've helped an elderly person, you know, load groceries into their car at the grocery store. I personally have seen like elderly people or disabled people, like, you know, like walking home, like with like holding bags, or, you know, whatever it is. And I've pulled over and been like, can I help you? Can I give you a ride? Oh, you know, and it's that kind of stuff. You know, when I was in college, when I was like 19, 18 years old, I was in junior college. And I've shared this before here on the channel, like, and I'm not saying this to be like, oh, look how nice I am, you know, because that's the opposite. When you're doing it for glory, when you do stuff just to be like, oh, look what a good citizen and what a good human I am, you know, look what I did for this like less fortunate person or this other energy or whatever it is, right? That's being like, for some reason I'm getting the word gluttonous, but I don't know if that's right. But anyways, it's you're doing it for recognition and glory and for like people to like, you know, feed your ego. So that's not why I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this because this is just who I've always been my whole life. Wanting to help hurt, you know, a bird with a hurt wing, or a baby bird that falls out of a nest, or feeding, you know, stray animals, or, you know, whatever it is. But I've always been like that, and many of you guys have been too. So all of that good that you've been doing for the earth, for animals, for humanity, it's coming back to you. It is your divine inheritance, your spiritual equity. But on top of that, it's about your equity through your own past lives and from your ancestors as well. This is big. I'm hearing millions of dollars, millions of dollars. This right now is a time where literally you want to be a millionaire by the end of this year, you can call it in. You want to, you know, dream up your biggest life of luxury and divine partnership, and, you know, living in like a dream home, and, you know, vacations or whatever that looks like for you, right? Starting a spiritual retreat, helping people, whatever it is, you can call that into you now. Call it into you now is the message too. Blocks are being removed because of where you've been and where you are now. You have initiated, you've gone through the initiations, and the ancestors are going, okay, all right, now we can step in and we can remove stuff, and just everything's just falling into place. Oh, but going back, when I was like in college, like I was saying, there was a lot of homeless people around the college campus, like not on campus, but like literally like around, you know, like colleges, they have like, you know, it's like a park type setting around, it's all grassy and there's trees and, you know, that kind of like go around campus a lot of the times. So they would be like out there, like laying on the grass, or, you know, just resting there, or, you know, pushing their shopping carts through or whatever it is. And so I felt a call to just like make little simple bag lunches, like just little easy sandwiches, and like, you know, like a water bottle and, you know, a bag of chips or something. And I would go and I would give them bag lunches, you know, and here I am like 18, 19 years old. I don't have like that kind of money, right? But I just knew I had to do it and help them because I felt just compelled to. I just felt so, you know, bad for where they are. And I just felt I needed to extend that olive branch and love. So everything that you've been putting out your whole life, it's coming back to you at this time. I've been manifesting to be a millionaire. I'm going to be the first millionaire in my family. Well, maybe you've been calling that in for some time, for years even, right? But it hasn't happened. Well, it couldn't happen because maybe you weren't on that level. You weren't on that frequency. You weren't a match to it. You were still in a lower vibrational state where if maybe it had come to you, you would have blown it all away. You wouldn't have known how to, like, you know, manage it. Your ego may have stepped in and screwed things up, like all the things. Now you can handle all of this stuff with love, with grace, right? Divine downloads, yeah. This is a divine download that I'm channeling right now, but you guys are receiving so many divine downloads that are going to propel you forward in life, in your spiritual mission, in your career, in relationships, you know, making money. Like, there's just, I'm getting like new thought forms. So there's new thoughts forming, intuitive hits coming in that bring forward more of this treasure. X marks the spot. Something is about to hit big time here for sure. Again, you guys, you know, I said like this last, like I don't know, like a week ago, I coined March, Magic March. So this is a very magical, very auspicious time, very expansive energy. Jupiter's doing some fun stuff right here at the beginning of the month. There's so much growth, so much expansiveness, so much, like, you know, just feeling like a weightlifting, I think, is like just feeling lighter, feeling just happier, like just kind of, maybe it feels out of nowhere maybe. All right. Speak your truth. Okay. So you're being blessed and rewarded for speaking your truth. And for some of you guys, you need to speak a truth. Okay. This could also be an energy that's wanting to speak truth to you. Bottom of the deck, who cares what they think? Yeah, speak your truth. Stand in your truth. It's not easy to do. So many people out there wear a mask. They're fake. They're false because they try to fit in. You know, they want to fit in at work. They want to fit in with this friend group. They want to fit in with, you know, I don't know, right? So, like, let's say it's like, you know, a situation at work, and it's like, you know, you're sitting, you know, at desks with, or cubicles around other people. It's your coworkers, and the coworkers are they're low vibrational. So they may be very gossipy. They talk shit about other people that you work with, or, oh God, look what she's wearing, or, you know, oh, only if they could put that much effort into, you know, their work, you know. I'm getting refrain from gossip, like no gossip. Gossiping is very low vibrational, and it's a bad karma. Okay. But it's like you would stand in your truth, and you would not, if you're in a lower vibrational state, this is what I mean, people trying to fit in, then you would not, you know, you would go right along with that, right? And you would be gossipy, and you would talk crap about someone or something, or a situation, or your boss, or whatever it is, right? But in a higher state of consciousness, and being in that higher level of love frequency, etc., you stand in your authenticity and your truth. So if someone is like gossiping or saying something about someone, you would speak the truth and stand up for that person. 1818 on the timestamp. I would. Like, you shouldn't talk about people, you know? You should have more compassion, you know? And just hold space for that, right? So whatever it is, I don't know. But who cares what people think? You don't care what people think. And that was another lesson. That was another lesson, to not conform, to break the patterns, to break the conditioning, you know, of what, you know, this earth and, right, like, operates off of. Who cares what they think? Start the business. Do what makes you feel good. You know, all the things. Yeah, exactly. Massive ascension here. And then bottom of the deck, you've elevated. Yeah, see, your ascension, you've elevated, ascended in a really big way. And that's why we have this treasure, X marks the spot, spiritual equity. Many people desiring you. Your feminine energy within is exuding such just nurturing, loving, kind, like light energy. Definitely triggers, right? Like the shadow within other people, or the darkness within other people. Okay. Some of you guys are getting more into divination. Okay. I am actually reopening my tarot lessons. Yeah, so get ready for that. Probably post about it over, I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow over the weekend. But divination, it's like, remember who you are. Okay, also look at masculine rising is showing up too. So it's about your inner masculine being healed and rising as well. But this is also about divine masculines rising, a feminine and a masculine rising together. X marks the spot. You have a divine counterpart out there that, you know, you're meant to build a very spiritually fulfilling, very financially fulfilling, very love fulfilling, abundant kind of life together. Okay. And then receiving all the signs, and then Kundalini, and then sending in the one. You cannot make this up. This is a part, we are quantum leaping. Okay. So that's why it's so important to like not feed into negativity or negative thoughts or, you know, negative people around you. Don't feed into it right now. Stay in the state of surrender and flow. Be like the river. Be like the river in a state of flow. You're flowing in one direction on your soul path, and just keep in that flow. And I swear that's why this message came through. You will see all of this show up in your life. They are this masculine energy, or maybe you're receiving all the signs about, you know, a divine counterpart, a divine union. Okay, the Kundalini. Just this morning, a video popped up on YouTube for me because I've been thinking about Kundalini yoga. And just this morning, it's so funny that Kundalini yoga, a video popped up. So I'm going to start connecting with that. So maybe some of you guys want to do that too. But this is about the Kundalini rising, awakening, crown chakra being activated, all the other chakras being activated in a huge way. So that's what's coming in for you. Masculine rising, feminine rising. Many people desire you. This could be a masculine or feminine who watches you. But they're letting you know, the ancestors are letting you know, we are removing blockages for you, for your divine counterpart, anything standing in the way of this, okay, but also everything else as well. They are sending in the one. The universe is sending in the one. It's happening. It is happening. You cannot make this stuff up. All right, let's get a couple tea leaf oracle cards and just see what comes out here, and I'll channel it out. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. But yeah, you guys are badasses. I mean, literally, like I said, like Seinfeld, the best of the best. It's the best, Jerry, the best. It's the best, viewer, the best. Okay, this is the best of the best. You're the best of the best. That's why you're here. You come from very powerful bloodlines, very powerful lineages of other light workers, of star seeds, of high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, right? Like, it's all the things, okay? You're like you're spiritual royalty, all right? Royalty is in my blood. Affirm that. Okay, first of all, I'm getting to telling you, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Look at this. As I'm saying that, as I'm getting the message of no weapon formed against me shall prosper, you could affirm that to yourself, say it out loud. You know, you can put it in the comments. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. The parrot. What did I say about gossip? I just talked all about gossip. It says someone will gossip about all your secrets. Okay, so there's again blockages, people being removed from your life, situations. People, what I'm getting here is people who do speak your name in a negative way right now, or send evil eye your way, or gossip. They're receiving instant karma. They will receive instant karma. Okay, Kali Ma is coming through. There is no tolerance at this time for injustices towards you. Sorry guys, I had to turn up the lighting a little bit. The turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe this is what you've been dealing with too. And then the lion. Look at all these animals showing up. Time to act. You are the leader. You are the lion. You have the lion's heart, the lion's bravery. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. This could also be divine masculine energy. Could be a Leo that is maybe thinking, okay, it's time to act. Maybe, you know, maybe they've been watching you, sending in the one. What else? A bird flying. Yeah, exactly. Time to act, and the news is on its way. So the birds are they're messengers. They are, you know, connected very strongly to the spiritual realm. And I feel that they have been showing up for you guys a lot lately. Maybe you've even been seeing parrots, or you've had a reference to a turkey, but the birds do speak of taking flight. All right, I'm getting flying towards your dreams, flying towards your goals and dreams that are coming to fruition. Okay. But this is, and then we have air sign energy, but news is on its way to you. News is on its way to you. Sending in the 1, treasure, X marks the spot, spiritual equity, you've ascended, you've elevated. You're receiving all the signs about this. Birds are giving you signs as well. The box, you will receive a gift. Yep, absolutely. You will be receiving many gifts, but this is something that's been locked up in a divine box. It's the treasure box. X marks the spot. There it is, the treasure box. It's unlocked. It's being unlocked because you've unlocked it. You've unlocked it through all of your hard work, dedication, shadow work, doing healing, facing the darkest parts of your life, yourself, your situations. You know, forgiving, coming to a place where you have forgiveness in your heart towards things. The arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Yeah. Native American energy could be relevant here too, is what I'm getting. But the arrow. Okay, for some of you guys, an arrowhead is significant. Maybe you have an arrowhead, you find an arrowhead, but you're on the right path. A dark woman. Okay, so whatever, dark hair, dark eyes, could have darker skin, I don't know. Feels like this could also be maybe a woman that maybe some of you guys have dealt with, maybe that's karmic, that has a dark side, a very dark energy. But it does say dealings or a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So maybe you look like this, like I do, right? I have brown eyes, I have brown hair. You know, this could be just confirmation for some of you out there, if that's you, that, you know, all of this is coming, that all of this is headed your way. All right, I'm seeing 777. I'm seeing like jackpot, like a casino, like, you know, like someone playing like on a slot machine and they hit it big, right? And it's like all these lights and sounds and everyone sees and everyone notices and, you know, everyone's cheering you on because you just hit the jackpot. X marks the spot, treasure. You're hitting it big. Big money is coming to you. Big opportunities are coming to you. Big love is coming to you. The forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. So for some of you guys, you've had some muddled, unclear thinking. You've had fog brain, all of that. The fog is lifting. There's a lot of clarity happening here, okay? What's this say? The feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. These are the energies that are being removed. These are the energies that are being blocked from you and you're protected from. Exactly. The crown, royalty is in my blood. Spiritual royalty. Crown chakra is so activated. You guys are so connected to God's source and the universe. But your royalty, honor and respect will come to you. Exactly. In your career, in your work, what you do. People who doubted you, shamed you, talked bad about you, gossiped about you, they are going to be, if not already, having massive clarity moments and perspective shifts in regards to you, where the respect is demanded. Your energy demands respect. The broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And then the moon. Changes in your life. Exactly. There's beautiful changes in your life, okay? You've ended a phase. There's new energy here. A lot of psychic abilities coming in too, okay? A lot of you guys could be starting like a psychic business, mediumship. You know, we're all unique. We're all different. There could be, you know, millions of readers out there, right? But we all carry our own personality. We all bring something different to the table, right? So, you know, don't let that deter you. But it's all about like, also with the moon, it speaks of like the subconscious. So again, I'm getting subconscious blocks being removed, stuff that helps you elevate even higher, stuff that you're probably not even aware of. Okay. unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, this is about like the recent past, bridges that have been broken. So every time a bridge has been broken, something has happened, disconnects in your life. Okay, this was, again, all about tests. You've had maybe unsuccessful energies. Maybe you have felt like just maybe kind of lost, or at a place where you're just like, I don't know what to do, like things like that. It's bridging the gap. The bridges that have been broken were broken for a reason. Okay, and it was so you can rise up and experience and receive all of this. All right, so let me get a message before we go. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? You know what? Let's get some tarot. Let's get a couple tarot cards here. So I send love to everybody. Let me know in the comments how this resonates. My divine inheritance comes to me now. Affirm that in the comments. My divine inheritance comes to me now. I am ready to receive. I am ready to receive. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Highly protected, highly revered in the spiritual realm, and even here on earth, you're highly favored. Woo! That's what I just said with the moon. You're ending a big phase. You've been closing out a huge cycle. An old cycle, version of yourself or versions of yourself. So the universe itself, the world card, is showing up here and letting you know. All right, this is about stuff that was always meant to happen. This is about fixed energy in your destined path, your soul path, and the universe is giving you a stamp of approval. You've done it. Congratulations. Okay, here's the spiritual aspect. Here is, well, first of all, this can speak of marriages and long-term commitment. This could be, again, it's a divine masculine energy that's risen, that's connected to their God consciousness, to their soul once more. Okay? But the Hierophant spirit is blessing you. This is about blessing you on your spiritual path and journey. The blessings that are coming to you. Oftentimes when the Hierophant comes out in a reading, I say the Hierophant is coming out to bless this message, to bless you. And that's what it is. Blessings are on their way. High-level spiritual blessings, spiritual divine inheritance and equity because of what you have accomplished here. All right? There's new cycles beginning here. Let's say you've been single for a while, right? You've been single and, you haven't met anyone, or if you do like meet people, they're just not on your frequency, and you just know that it's not for you, right? Because people are going to be very attracted to high vibrational energy, especially if they're like in a lower vibrational state. It's either going to be, I'm very attracted to it and I want it, or I'm very triggered by it and it scares the shit out of me. It can go either way, but either way, you're doing your job as a light worker, as a healer, as just an earth angel. Either way. Okay, Taurus energy showing up here. We have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, the eagle spirit is going to be very relevant. I think for a lot of you guys, you're probably getting visitation, or the eagle is showing up, whether it be in other tarot readings, on, oracle cards, in a reel you watch, a short you watch, or maybe you go on Instagram. The bald eagle, I've been posting about it and it's been showing up for me like crazy. It is about soaring very high, connecting very highly to the spiritual realm. It's about seeing from a high perspective. It speaks of strength, but it also is like the sun energy. The eagle soars with the sun. Okay, all of your heavy burdens are being lifted at this time. Spirit is helping with this in a huge, huge, huge way. Okay, I want you to take a moment and feel what it feels like. In this moment, I want you to feel into your manifestations and the blessings that are on their way to you. Okay? An influx in finances. I want you to envision your bank account full of money, and it consistently keeps receiving more and more money each day. All the energy you put out, you get back. I want you to feel into the feeling of what it Release these burdens, okay? The heaviness is lifting. The burdens is lifting. It's being removed. Feel into what it feels like to receive divine love and union. What does it feel like to have that person, whoever it is, even if there's no face to it, right? Have someone come in who just loves you, who you're safe with. You guys feed each other's soul. It's reciprocity. It's very balanced. It's very romantic. It's very spiritual, right? What does that feel like, right? Feel into it. I want you guys to really feel into it at this time. And you will be blessed. Blessings are being bestowed upon you. The Hierophant is bringing forth spiritual equity and the treasure box. You're quantum leaping onto a timeline where all of this exists. And for many of you guys on this timeline that you're stepping onto now, that's integrating in for you because of all the work you've been doing, the love of your life and marriage is here. Whether you believe in marriage or not, look at that bottom of the deck. The 9 of Cups, wishes being fulfilled, wishes granted. And he holds in his hand the Ace of Cups. This is new beginning and love because of the self-love that you have been pouring into yourself, which has not been easy. Oftentimes it's a struggle. But those are the tests. Those are the tests of faith, and those are the initiations. Okay? You've been the wounded warrior, and the wounded pain cycles are coming to a close. The 9s speak of an ending. We have the 10 and 9 of Wands. It's done. It's over. It's completed. This is what's coming to you now. Okay, I'm also getting something about March 9th, which is what, in like 10 days? So let's say you're watching this 5 years from now in like July, right? Okay, so within the next 10 days, you're going to see a lot. The first week of March this year is freaking powerful. It is so beautiful. You're rising up into your glory. Yep, your ships are arriving. 3 of Wands. And then 6 of Cups. This is about past life energy. You've been doing a lot of past life healing, clearing past life wounds, burdens from past lives. That's why the ancestors are honoring you and helping you to remove. They're just removing blockages. They're keeping enemies away as well. And when I mean enemies, I mean like people who wish bad upon you, who are envious of you, who send you evil eye. Like even if you don't even know these people, right? Because I always say I don't have any enemies. You know what I mean? Like I don't have enemies, but enemies, they create themselves as an enemy. And for many of you guys, they are unknown enemies. For some of you guys, you know maybe who these people are, but you are being blocked. They are being blocked from your energy. Okay, this also speaks of past life soulmate energy, a very strong spiritual connection, past life. You've known each other before. This is beautiful. Could be someone again who misses you, who wants to talk to you. Sending in the 1. Sending in the 1. All right, so this is what I have for you, my loves. I send everyone love and light. If you want to book a reading, you can find information for that in the description box below. I have a few different options. I offer general readings, and then I also offer an intuitive energy healing session. I also offer a 1-hour past life Akashic reading, because if you're new here, I am a very powerful Akashic past life reader. It's a part of my soul path and mission. To help bring past life knowledge, wisdom, and healing to others. And I also offer a 20-minute vent sesh, which is not a reading, but it's just like, I just need to get some stuff off of my chest. I have nobody to talk to. I feel like I'm nuts on my twin flame journey, or I feel like I'm going nuts on my spiritual awakening and nobody understands. That's what I created that for, okay? So anyways, let's go ahead and just get one animal message before we go. And then I'm going to be recording a message for the divine feminine and divine masculine. Exactly. Look, as soon as I say divine feminine and divine masculine, look at the penguins come out. Look at the little penguin family. Now the penguins mate for life. So the penguin for me often indicates very strong soul connections or twin flame. So this penguin says authentic. Remember, speak your truth, and who cares what they think? This is about authenticity. You are being rewarded for your authenticity, even though people hate you for it, even though people judge you for it, even though people gossip about you because of it, even though people don't understand it because your truth doesn't match their truth, because you go against the grain. This is why you're being rewarded. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Now, whether that's your birth family, your blood family, right? Your soul family. This is also about your ancestors, your spiritual family and guides on the other side. They give you strength when you face the storms. That's exactly what's been happening. And now that you've gone through these storms of life and you've embraced more of your authenticity, love your uniqueness. You've embraced your uniqueness, your truth, who you are. No one's going to bring me down from that. No one's going to deter me from that. No one's going to change my mind about this. You know, you can do what you will. You can say what you will. It's not going to change me. You are full of surprises, also surprises coming forward. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Yep, exactly. But there is love and partnership and maybe a family, if that's a part of your manifestations that you're desiring on this new timeline. I want to have a baby. I want to be a parent. I want to find the one. I want to, you know, whatever it is, right? Okay, so that is what I have for you, loves. I send everyone love and light. Also in the description box below is where you can find the information to pre-order one of my very powerful Lemurian crystal Lemurian seed clear crystal pendants. Okay, these are very high quality. This one's actually mine, so it's kind of old because I did offer these about 1.5 years ago, and they sold like hotcakes. But they are wisdom keepers, code keepers, and activators left here and seated here on Earth from Lemuria, okay, and the Lemurians. So when you wear it and you have it around you, which that's why I am creating them as this way, it activates so much of your true divine genome. It helps bring more of your authenticity through. It helps connect you to your past lives or your soul gifts. It's very highly activating, you know what I mean? But I infuse them, I channel light language into them, any kind of energy healing that the crystal guides me to infuse it with. They're sound charged with Goddess Lakshmi, very abundant mantras about success and beauty and love, and Lord Ganesh about, you know, removing obstacles and bringing forth more fortune and all the things, right? They are charged with the moon, and they are also cleansed and charged with the sun and the light codes, okay? So anyways, I love you guys so much. There is still time if you find this, you know, before March 3rd, the 3/3 portal this Sunday, which is in, you know, a few days. There is still spaces available, and all of the details are in the description box below to join and be a part of my 8th Quantum Healing Activation Workshop that I will be channeling and being guided by the Pleiadians, by my light team, and by Jesus, okay? This one's going to be, it's very powerful. They all are. If you want to know what's the workshop about, what do we do, all the things, it'll be in the description box below and how to purchase your ticket. It is recorded live on Zoom. So even if you can't make the live session, that's totally fine. It's on a quantum level. I send you the recording and you do it at your convenience, okay? Very powerful stuff. So I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.